we've got the cartels telling a big fat lie.
How do you know it's a big fat lie?
Because they open their mouth. Misinformation, disinformation, whatever you want to say. So what they're telling migrants, they're saying, listen, cross in Arizona, it's easier. Okay, so are they...
I feel like that's not a lie.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's go through that for a second. Do we have all this wire up like Texas does? No.
No.
Do we have boat patrols out? No.
Do we have wide open land that especially some of the Native American land that spans over into Mexico, where there is no way for them to build any kind of wall, have any kind of roads because they don't want it there?
I think there are parts of Texas like that too, though.
Yeah, but I think that I feel like Arizona seems to be the hot spot, although Eagle Pass today was pretty hot as well.
So in Eagle Pass, Texas, it's crazy.
It's like festival seating. People are just wandering through, trying to find their place.
It's unbelievable the number of people that are coming over in parts of Texas too. So the U.S.-Mexico border continues to experience the surge. I don't know. This is not asylum. This doesn't look to me like they're talking about this specific surge. What's different? Are there more people coming here illegally? I think the answer might be yes. I don't know.
Well, I would have to say. Well, I mean, do we even do illegal anymore?
Know.
I just think we just do. Come on over.
I don't think
there isn't anything.
No, I think we just let you in. So a couple stats: Tucson sector, 13,000 apprehensions last week alone.
Good God!
Guess how many people came over the entire southwest border just last weekend?
Please tell us.
20,000 migrants.
Wow.
That is insane. Okay, and I know that we had a couple stories of people that got into the United States. They committed murder. We've talked about that as well. It happens from time to time. But so I'm trying to figure out what is the end game for cartels when they say sneak into Arizona, it's easier. I don't get it. I mean, we mentioned a few things about Texas, but there are other places that you can sneak into as easily as Arizona. So why just us?
Well, first of all, the fentanyl thing is huge. Some of the things, and there's a new documentary coming out, but I saw a bit of it the other day, and they said this guy and them had paid the coyote / cartel to move him down there. The minute they got near there, they grabbed his wife and his kids, and they gave him a giant backpack full of fentanyl and said, you will see your kids alive again after you deliver this.
Oh, no.
And so, and then, basically Arizona's the place. We have the fentanyl in America basically comes through here.
Over 50% of the fentanyl that gets into the United States comes through Arizona.
Yep.
And didn't we say it also comes through most of the ports?
Yep. Yeah, and most of them are Americans, but that's what stuff we catch and what we think we know. I've always said what we don't know would probably shock us.
Right. But I think it's interesting. Like, you have people that are ready to cross into the United States, but the cartels intercept you and threaten your family and hold them until you take their fentanyl over the border. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
And you've paid them to do that.
Yeah, it's horrific. It is just absolutely horrific. One of the other stories that deals with the border today, the Biden administration offered nearly 500,000 Venezuelan migrants legal status and work permits.
No, that's good news.
Well, again, I'm going to argue it's a good thing because, first of all, most of them shouldn't be here, but that's not the case. We've already let them in. So do you want them to sit around, or do you want them just to be here and wait for some sort of an asylum hearing that could take 10 years? Or do we want to put them to work where they could feed themselves? And we don't have to pay for them, and they could actually help the economy.
What do we do with all the other people that are from different countries and not Venezuelan that are here? Oh, that's not very good. And then, of course, we just rang the bell and said, hey, don't try to do it the right way. Just come on over. We'll figure it out after you get here.
Yeah, no, I hear everything you say. And it's a tough one to try and figure out. But I think putting people to work for themselves until their asylum hearing happens, like what if we don't let them work? Then how are they supposed to feed their families? How are they supposed to be a contributing part to the economy? Because, again, I'll go back to it. We shouldn't have let them in the first place.
That's the big thing.
But we already did, so now we have to figure out what to do with them. And that's why I say give them a work permit. It doesn't mean you're making them a citizen. They're not going to be citizens, most likely. But, my goodness, you got to put people to work. We got job openings everywhere.
Well, we got job openings, and here's the thing: who does it hurt? Does it hurt the white collar worker? No, may help them. Does it hurt though the worker who's not earning a ton? It's going to put pressure on those wages because now I know I've got a plethora of people to choose from that will not give me any guff, will show up for work every day, aren't going to ask me for a raise.
Yeah, but you want people to show up to work every single day, and we don't. Some Americans don't want to do that.
No.
And so if you're in a job that you don't want to do that,
I
let's
totally
let them
agree.
do it.
I mean, I would love to ship a lot of Americans back the other direction because they're so awful. But
You want to make a trade?
yeah, that being said, I think we're in a position though that we've just now sent a signal to everybody: just get to the border, they'll let you in.
I think we've sent that signal 3 years ago.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
whole Title VIII thing didn't work like we thought, did it?
Worked at the beginning, and then it seems that the folks on the other side of the border and elsewhere figured it out. And I just don't think Biden cares if we stop a single person from coming in.
Nope.
Not a single person.
He's hearing it tonight. He's in New York, and those people are out there making noise.
All right.